Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Maria. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, nice connecting you, Maria. So once again, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and supporting us to help our students attend Concordium Hackathon. Over to you. I think I'm not wasting my time anymore here. You have a lot of things to convey to students as well as the students have to ask. Please.
Perfect. Yes, first of all, thank you for organizing this meeting. I'm really excited to work with the Kerala Blockchain Academy on this hackathon and to onboard your community as well on the hackathon. So today we'll be speaking about the current Concordium hackathon that we have kicked off. And I would like to present to you, first of all, what we do at Ekolance, and the hackathons we organize, and of course, then we'll jump into the Concordium hackathon. I will share my screen. Could you please make me a host or co-host so I can share my screen and show a couple of slides? Right now it's still enabled. Oh yeah, now, okay. Now I can share my screen. Perfect. All right. So I would like to start with a few words about us at Ekolance. So this picture is not the whole team. We're a smaller team than this. This picture is from an actual hackathon that we had a few months ago. And everyone's wearing the merchandise from the hackathon. So we at Ekolance, what we do is we upskill professionals to start working in the Web3 space, in the blockchain space, and we do that through trainings, workshops, and hackathons. We organize all kinds of trainings. We have professional trainings, technical professional trainings. We have non-technical professionals trainings, for example, in marketing, in community management, in content creation. And we have soft skill trainings where we prepare the professionals for the work environment. So interview preparation, how to apply for jobs, also how to do presentations, public speaking, all that kind of things. In order, of course, for people to start working, they have to show some kind of experience, they have to show some kind of portfolio, and that's why we're also doing hackathons and bounties. Through these hackathons and bounties, you start building your first projects, and this is what you can show to a future employer as an experience that you have done. Also, we organize bounties. We call them developer challenges, which are smaller tasks that developers do in order to start learning a new tech stack and to get onboarded into a new ecosystem. So through the hackathons and bounties, you can develop your own projects, you can get prizes, and you can also get access to grants and funding to further fund your project. And of course, we facilitate the connection between employers and people searching for jobs. On our platform, you can also apply for different types of jobs in the Web3 space. We have worked with some of the largest blockchains, such as Celo, Gnosis Chain, Solana, and currently we're working with Concordium, which is an European layer 1 blockchain. And we are organizing the current hackathon together with them. And I'm directly jumping into explaining what this hackathon is about. So Concordium is a layer 1 blockchain, which is based on Rust. So in order to create your project, you have to have knowledge of Rust. And Concordium is all about transparency, compliance, and security. They have developed their own wallet, the Concordium wallet, which also is a very secure wallet, also holding your personal identity. So in order to download the wallet, you actually have to go through a KYC process where you identify yourself with uploading your passport and your picture. And this wallet holds your identity, but with zero knowledge proof. So no one actually sees your identity except yourself. And you can use this ID for all kinds of use cases. And this is what this hackathon is about, to utilize the Concordium ID or the Concordium wallet to create full stack decentralized applications. And here are some ideas that the Concordium team has proposed for this hackathon. So for example, you could build a decentralized exchange that allows the trade of tokens and check if the user is older than 18, for example, because this could be done with the ID. You can also build a DAO, for example, and you can then check in which region people are born in. You can build a dating app with an ID check, or you can build a mobile game, for example. But these are just examples. Of course, the sky's the limit. You can build whatever you want. And actually also our platform techFiesta, where you will be submitting the project, has also integrated the Concordium ID. And the reason is because Concordium does not work with certain countries or participants from certain countries because of regulatory reasons. So with the Concordium ID, we are checking which participants come from these countries so they are not let into the hackathon. What are the rewards of the hackathon? So the first place will get 1,250 euro in stable coins. I think this is about maybe $1,350 or $1,400, something like this. The second place is 750 euros in stable coins, euro stable coin. This is a stable coin on the Concordium wallet. And the third place gets 500 euro stable coins in their Concordium wallet. So these are the facts around the hackathon. What should you be building in the hackathon? I will share also here in the chat some resources that you can use in order to build during the hackathon. Let me maybe stop sharing my screen and I will share with you. First of all, of course, the most important thing is the website where you can register for the hackathon. And, or maybe let me show my screen first to show you how that looks like. All right, so this is the techFiesta platform, which is our own platform, the Ekolance platform for online hackathons. And on this platform, you can see all currently active techFiestas. You can see here the ID Connect Concordium Hackathon, and you have 44 days to go to build your project. You're also encouraged to work in teams, by the way, so you shouldn't do it alone. The best way to learn and also to create a really good project in this time is to build in a team. So we encourage the building of teams to submit your project. So you click here, and here you have all the information about the hackathon that I just mentioned. The submission deadline is the 2nd of August. And here is all the information that you need about the hackathon. Here you can see info materials from the Concordium team about the Concordium blockchain, where you can see also technical information about the Concordium blockchain. And if you have any questions, you can join our Telegram group to ask them. Also, here you can see the submission criteria. There is a document also prepared from the Concordium team about this submission criteria. And I will share with you here in the chat some very valuable resources that you can use in order to start building on the Concordium blockchain. Because we have actually done a workshop with Concordium a few months ago, how to build on Rust, so basically basics of Rust, and also how to launch smart contracts on the Concordium blockchain, which is, of course, very important if you want to start building in this hackathon. So let me share the links here. but these links will be also added to the page that I have just showed you, maybe today and or tomorrow. So here is the first YouTube video from the workshop where you can learn the Rust basics if you don't know them, right? And also you can see how to launch smart contracts on Concordium. This is video number 1, and I'm gonna show you video number 2 in a second. All right. All right. So these are the 2 videos that are, it's a 3-hour workshop actually. So if you want to learn how to start writing smart contracts on Rust and also launch them on the Concordium blockchain, I advise you to watch this workshop. And I will now post the landing page to the hackathon where you can again read all the information and also register for the hackathon and submit on the techFiesta platform. You can submit your project. It's very simple. All right. Yeah, so basically that is in general the information that you need in order to start your project. In terms of administration, formation of teams can happen between you, right? So if you already have a teammate, you can just form a team, start hacking together, and then submit on the platform from one profile. If you don't have a team member and you wish to have a team member, I advise you to join the Telegram group. The link is again in this website that I just sent you. And there you can write that you're looking for a teammate. We have a community manager that is taking care of team formation. So if you're looking for a teammate, just write, I'm looking for a teammate, write a little bit about yourself, and then we can help you find a team. So, guys, this is basically all the information regarding what you should be building and the Concordium ID Hackathon. Now, I would like to hear if you have any questions for me, and I'm hoping to be able to answer them. Is there any questions?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Arya. I have a doubt. Do we get any exposure through the techFiesta platform, especially for those of us who are from the non-technical background?
Hello? Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can. Yes, it is audible.
I'm sorry, but my internet just went off exactly when you started asking your question. Can you please repeat it?
Yeah, I'll repeat it. Do we get any exposure through the techFiesta platform, especially for those of us who are from non-technical background?
Yes, of course. You can, of course, join the hackathon even if you don't have a technical background. But in order to submit a project, you would need a developer to hack with you. But we have had in every hackathon, we have had mixed teams, right? Because the project that is going to win, or the 3 projects that are going to win, are going to be projects that also have a business case, right? So it's not about only building an application, it's also about the business acumen. What are you actually building? How to onboard community on what you're building? Do some market research. Is this application that you're building necessary in the market? What are the competitors? So if you're able to build also a business case around it, you'll have a stronger case in the hackathon. So I always encourage people to have a mixed team, because non-technical people can bring this non-technical perspective in terms of how do we onboard community? How do we market our project? Maybe also create some cool like visuals and marketing materials about the project to visualize the goal and the vision of the project. So of course, you can participate, but I would advise you to find a teammate that is the developer, of course. But we currently also have people looking for a team in the Telegram group. So if you join, you can just write what your profile is and that you're looking for a teammate, and we can support you in finding one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any other questions?
Ma'am, are we allowed to choose any problem statement?
Yes, you're allowed to choose any problem statement you want to work on. The main idea is to use the Concordium ID in order to build your application. Let me very quickly share my screen and show you what the Concordium ID is. Just a second. I will show you this here. All right, so here you can see my wallet here. You know, it looks just like a MetaMask, just a small icon here. So so basically this is my wallet, right? And here I can click on ID cards and then my ID will open, but I'm not going to do this here for security reasons, of course. But I have uploaded my ID card. So through my wallet, I can connect to any website that can read my ID. So what does that mean? That anything I do, let's say, for example, if I join a website where they want to check my location because they're not permitting, let's say, people from Germany, because I'm in Germany right now, people from Germany to join, then they can see that I live in Germany. Okay, so they're not permitting me to join the website. Or one of the use cases that that was mentioned as an example is if you're below 18 years old, you're not allowed to enter the website or to register for something. So this is what the Concordium ID can do. And something else that you can also utilize is the collectibles section. So what we are also integrating on techFiesta are soul-bound tokens that you receive in your Concordium ID. So for, let's say, if you want to use the education use case, what we have, for example, for any educational workshop that we do or anything educational that we do, you collect a soulbound token, which my internet is a bit slow, but you can see how it looks like. For example, these are some tests that are, but here, workshop, how to develop smart contracts with ink, right? So I have received this soulbound token here, and it looks like this in my Concordium ID. And this is dedicated to me as a person because the Concordium ID is connected to my ID, right? So now if I change to another wallet, I cannot actually take this ID with me, but also no one else can claim to have my soulbound token, right? So this is another use case, for example, that we are using at techFiesta and what you can also develop in your solutions using soulbound tokens with the Concordium ID. All right. I hope I could answer the question, but you can do whatever you want, any use case, as long as it requires some
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
ID information. Okay. Any other questions? You can also ask them in the chat if you don't want to unmute yourself. I don't think there are any other questions. Okay. So by the way, guys, if you want to receive a cool Soulbound token like this that I showed you, I will share a QR code with you, and you will receive a Soulbound token for your participation today in this meeting. The idea of these Soulbound tokens is to start building your professional footprint, right? So by collecting Soulbound tokens like this for professional experiences and education, you can then one day show to an employer when you're applying for a job, okay, this is what I have done in the past and this is verified. This has been giving me from an institution that is educating and that is also facilitating jobs. So if you want to get your Soulbound token, you can scan the QR code and get it. All right, so I'm gonna check the chat again if there are any other questions. But I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see any other questions right now. Oh, there's something in the chat. Are there any tutorial for Concordium wallet usage? Yes, you can see the tutorials that I have posted, the 2 links that I have posted here, where you can see how you can also utilize the Concordium ID, as well as you can open the registration link for the hackathon that I have also posted here. And there you can see materials about building on Concordium. So basically I will just repost it here. All the important information regarding how to build on Concordium is here on this link. There is a presentation prepared from the Concordium team with all the technical information you need. Also really amazing slides showing how the Concordium ID works, use cases for the Concordium ID that you can have a look in the presentation. I think it's more than 40 pages, so you can see it and yeah, and really understand how it works. Okay, just like MetaMask, is there any tutorial for Concordium wallet usage? Yes, so you can open the presentation that is here on the page. Let me here, right? I don't know if you can. I don't know which. Do you see now my screen with the presentation? I'm downloading it. Do you see my screen? Can you confirm if you see it? Yeah, you see it with the presentation, right? Is it the right screen I'm sharing? You see ID, Connect Concordium Hackathon. Do you see that? The slides. No, we're seeing the QR code. Okay. So let me share my screen again. I'm showing the wrong tab. Here, all right. So this is the presentation that I'm mentioning. It's in the link that I've sent you, right? So here you can see everything about the Concordium blockchain, how it works, like all the information about the Concordium blockchain. And then load more pages. We come here to the Concordium ID layer and account creation, where it's explained how the Concordium ID looks like. It's really intuitive, right? It's really easy to use. So don't worry about it. They're explaining the disclosure process, in how to install it. yeah, and this is how it works, right? Everything here is explained. And there is also there are also some slides, of course, on Rust smart contracts and how to launch smart contracts on Concordium. So you have the presentation basically, and also the 2 workshops that I've posted here as links. All right. Any other questions? I would, is one Rust possible? Is one Rust possible to write the smart contracts? I think I don't understand the question. Yes, it's only Rust. Yes. I mean, no Solidity, right? Is this your question? Or so if you have any technical questions regarding how to write the smart contract, what you need to write the smart contract, I would advise you to review the information that I have sent here or I have showed you. And if you don't find an answer to that, write in the Telegram group that I've shared with you, because we have technical people from the Concordium team and from our team that will be answering these questions. So I'm not a developer, so unfortunately I cannot answer the more technical questions here. But we have at least 2 people in the group that will be answering technical questions. So if there are any, please let us know in the Telegram group. All right, anything else? I don't see any other questions in the chat. You can guys also unmute yourself if you want. All right. So I think that's it. I will just recap for you. The hackathon is ongoing. You can start building teams, which I advise you. Of course, you can also hack alone, but I advise you to build teams because it's always more fun to hack in a team. We support you throughout the way with team formation, answering any technical and non-technical questions in the Telegram group. And yeah, if there is anything, of course, you can also reach out to me. This is my Telegram handle, or you can add me on LinkedIn and ask questions there. I prefer LinkedIn if I have to be honest, because Telegram is always so crazy. I don't know if you guys have Telegram, but so many messages on Telegram that sometimes I lose them. So you can also ask me on LinkedIn. All right, and I would be really, really happy to see projects coming from the Kerala Blockchain Academy. And yeah, to see guys what you're building. All right, so if there isn't anything else, yeah, I want to say thank you. Just maybe one more detail. I will leave you here the link to the Telegram group if you want to join and ask any other questions. If you can think of anything else that you have in your mind, it's the link to the Telegram group. All right, and guys, I wish you luck. I would encourage you to build in this hackathon because one thing I've noticed about the Concordium Foundation that is sponsoring this hackathon, they're really serious and they're building something very interesting as a technology. One use case that they're having is about digital identities and digital twins. So, in this world of AI now that we live in, there are digital twins that you can actually send to a meeting, for example. All these AI meeting assistants that we have usually here, right? But the next step is to actually have like an avatar that looks like me participating in this meeting, right? And now you don't know if it's me or not, right? Like, is it the real Maria or is it my digital twin? So at one point when digital twins start joining meetings, you would wonder, is this the real person or not? And you would wonder, if it's not the real person, did I, as a real person, send this digital twin? So this is another interesting use case for the Concordium blockchain, and they're using with a provider that is creating digital twins to authenticate these digital twins with the Concordium ID. So let's say if I want to participate in 5 meetings at the same time and send my digital twin to these 5 meetings, my teammates that are participating in these meetings will know that this actually is my digital twin, that I have sent this digital twin, because it's authenticated with my Concordium ID, and not someone impersonating me, sending a digital twin, participating in a meeting, taking notes, and then stealing maybe some important information or like sensitive information on my behalf, right? So this is another use case of the Concordium blockchain. It's a very exciting ecosystem, growing ecosystem. They're relatively young, and we have been part of it for about 6 months, I would say, because we chose also to build on Concordium, and they're very supportive and helpful. So this is one reason that I would definitely advise to join the hackathon and learn how their technology works and see for yourself if it's something that you would want to explore in the future, this ecosystem. All right. So if there are no other questions, I want to thank you again for your participation, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed for your project and looking forward to seeing you at the hackathon. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.